Welcome back to Against the Grain Living. We're going to take a break from this fab job, and tomorrow I got an email today saying that the OFSC, the Ontario Federation of Snowmobile Clubs, we got like 3 feet of snow up north all in a couple days, and they had all the trails cleared from the fall, but all the branches leaned over the trail and trees fell down, so they're reaching out for help. So I'm going to take a break from this, and hopefully I'll grab some footage of helping them out. But we'll roll that now, and we'll get back to this in a couple days. So I took a day to help the local snowmobile club cut trail again. I'm working ahead of the groomer, who's up there trying to get me unstuck because it's bottomless here through these cattails. Scandic's buried. That guy's been pushing whatever we've been cutting. After he towed me out, I got buried. It took it quite the job for the groomer to get me unstuck. So that's how stuck I was. There's an air pocket in the cattails, and if I stepped off the sled, it went right to my nipples, deep of snow. He makes short work of it once we get the saws going ahead of him, but there was so much through this strip that I couldn't get the sled ahead of him to cut ahead of him. That's what we've been at for nearly 4 hours now, cutting this. I got about 1.5 inches of water in my boots from snow melt, from being in the snow up to my chest at the odd time. Dirty old wet spot there. I just went through. We'll see what the groomer can do. He's just shoving a couple stuff out of the way that I just trimmed up. Here comes, well, the old digital zoom. Oh, that's wet. That is a mud hole. I picked up myself a 20-inch pack-out bag, and it's got the 12,000-pound rope come along in it, and all the tree shaver straps, and there's enough room for my 6-inch Milwaukee saw. Just came up with dirty hill. Groomer's coming up there now. That was all the Scandic could do. It was out of power. Who needs to go to the gym? This has been brutal. What time are we now? 1:48. So we started cutting at 9 a.m. and I cut with the groomer till 1:30 it was. They carried on. They get paid to do it. I got other things to do today, but I helped them a bit. I'll tell you how many K we went when I get back. I have a trip set. It's probably not going to be that accurate because there's a lot of spinning. But this is proven to be harder than cutting trail just riding back. Because I was ahead of the groomer breaking trail on the way in, and now I have to deal with his tracks. And it's been a pain in the butt. I'll show you why. So, I'm not sure how wide the tracks are. Probably 2 feet, 28 inches, something like that on either side. Here and here. And it's still 3 feet deep in the center. The Scandic skis are too wide for the tracks. And one ski wants to ride in a track, one up on the center. And it throws you back and forth. And if you have too much momentum right off the trail, and then you got to back up, realign, get going again. And the center is too skinny. I get maybe 3 inches on either side for the skis on the outside of them, but that snow will give away, similar to focus spot up there, how it dipped off that way, so I'd get sucked that way. Anyway, now this was all snow when I came across. This is the bog that he left me. We're definitely gonna have to get the Scandic inside and thaw it out after this. It's not deep. I know this spot in the summer, so I warned him of it. But there's too many sticks and stumps. I'm probably gonna try to just ride in the snow along here to keep it out of the water and slush so my skid doesn't freeze up. Anyway, we'll touch back when I get back to the house. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Pretty exhausted. Made it back to the truck. I'm right froze. It's 21.2 kilometers, a trail I made it, or cut with them. I had to breathe on my zipper, get it down a few inches, and pull it off over my head. I had to take off my wristwatch to get it out of the cuff, but it's froze solid. Tough duck, not the greatest for that once it gets wet and cold again. Anyway, we're loading up. I'll see you later. Just in case you didn't believe me. Nothing like being in the winter time with water in your boots. Welcome back. Just had another day of trail cutting with OFSC. Well, boys are angry that I haven't let them out yet. So I met up with another member and another volunteer. We were just on snowmobiles. We cut about 5.5K a trail. And then my uncle that's helped out with me cutting trail and hauling in material, his trails were in need of some trail cutting. So it's 4:30 now, and I started the day trail cutting around 10. Garbage day. But not sure which video is going to come out first. But I just got the sled deck sitting over there. Poor lighting in here. But last night I got this home at quarter after 10. The sled decks, or the trail groomer, sorry. So I'm gonna finish that up, and that's another video. We'll overlay board dad's flatbed trailer, and that gave me grief just as I pulled in the driveway. Just pulled in the driveway and got out of the truck, and this is the sound I hear. Lovely. Anyway, thanks again for watching Against the Grain Living. A little different video. Not only trail cut and clear for myself almost every week. Sometimes I have to lend a helping hand to others that need it. We got a lot of snow in a short amount of time, and nothing's froze, really. No frost. The waterways are all dangerous. Creeks are still flowing. So nasty, and all the trees were damaged from a storm we had this May. So the snow brought the ones down that didn't come down that storm that were damaged. Anyway, it was I've been a part of clearing about 28 kilometers of OFSC trail. There's 30,000 kilometers of trail in Ontario. I'm not sure if it's all in this shape or not, but it's we need a lot of help to get the trail network open for this season. Unfortunately, we have 7 days, I believe, of anywhere from +3 Celsius to +6, and a lot of rain starting tomorrow. So these awesome early conditions for snow accumulation are probably going to disappear. There was a ton of melt today and a lot of snow falling out of the trees and hitting me trail clear and below. We were +3 Celsius today, but no rain. Just felt like it was rain with all the water dripping out of the branches. Anyway, we'll see you next time.